To the UK now, where three women have come forward to the BBC claiming that the brother of Mohamed Al Fayed also abused them during their time working at Harrods department store in London. Let's get more from our Europe Bureau Chief, Salah Fayed. Good morning to you, Salah. What do we know about these new allegations?
Good morning, Catherine. Well, these new allegations relate to Salah Fayed, the younger brother of Mohamed Al Fayed. Salah Fayed died from pancreatic cancer in 2010. Three women have now spoken to the BBC to say that he abused them, they say, between the years of 1989 and 1997 in London, the south of France and Monaco. One of those women, Helen, has waived her right to anonymity and she spoke to the BBC in detail about what happened to her. Just briefly, she says that she was first raped by Mohamed Al Fayed in 1989 in a hotel in Dubai. She then went to work, she says, as a personal assistant for his brother Salah, and she thought that would be an escape, but she says that she was raped and drugged by him. So that is three women, Helen, as well as two other women who did not want to be identified, who've come forward with allegations against Salah. But more than 400 women have now come forward with allegations against Mohamed Al Fayed, following the initial 20 allegations made in a BBC documentary in September.
And Salah, has there been any reaction from the police yet, or even the current owners of Harrods?
Yes, just in the last half hour, we've had reaction from the Metropolitan Police here in London. They say they're dedicated to exploring all reasonable lines of inquiry and they're carefully reviewing new information to identify any allegations that could lead to a criminal conviction. But they do stress that you cannot pursue someone who is deceased for a criminal conviction. So they're looking at those who were around Mohamed Al Fayed and now potentially those around Salah Al Fayed. We've had a statement too from the new owners of Harrods. The Mohamed Al Fayed sold it in 2010 and Harrods now says we support the bravery of these women in coming forward. The new claims point to the breadth of abuse by Mohamed Al Fayed and also raise serious allegations against his brother. They've encouraged the women to apply for compensation through the Harrods scheme as well as access counselling. And they say they hope that the women are looking at every opportunity, every avenue, I should say, to their pursuit of justice, whether that be Harrods, the police or the Fayed family and estate. And just finally, we've had a statement too from the lawyers who are representing survivors, these former female employees of Harrods who've come forward with complaints. They say they've got credible evidence that the abuse was not just limited to Mohamed Al Fayed himself. They're grateful that another abuser in Salah Fayed has now been unmasked and they look forward to others, whether they're abusers themselves or enablers, being exposed in due course. They say there was a vast infrastructure around Mohamed Al Fayed and that must be exposed and torn down.